Well, hello everybody. This is Stanley Grote, your friendly neighborhood clerk. I'm coming back to you again to discuss the election coming up February 27th. And the purpose of this election is a presidential primary. Every 4 years there's a presidential primary, and this year is no difference. So let's begin what's new, what has changed, and things that do stay the same. First of all, there are 3 methods now of voting. First one is absentee voting, requesting absentee ballot. And I want to go over the application a little bit because it's a little different than it normally is. On this application, you have a choice of what type of ballots would you like to receive. There's a choice of Democratic ballot, there's a choice of Republican ballot, and also choice a ballot without presidential primary. And this is where there's a lot of confusion on that, but what it is, the millage proposals, Rochester and Romeo schools have millage proposals, and as you know, Shelby Township has little portion of Rochester district and also little portion of Romeo schools. So the precincts that will be affected are precinct 11, precinct 14, and precinct 32, but only a very small portion of those precincts, not the whole precincts at all. This is very important. We did send out these applications to everyone that is on our permanent list to receive the ballot. So please look for it. We send that out just before Christmas. We cannot send you a ballot without filling out this form. And also, we do require a signature. If you don't sign this application and send it back to us, send it or drop it off in one of our drop boxes, we cannot send you a ballot yet. In the future, there may be a little change. There's a little box on this application. If you like to receive a ballot from here on without filling out any applications, please check off that little box in the corner there. It says that please send me absentee ballot for every election. This box must be checked off. So please take a moment and review it. If you have any questions, you can always call the clerk's office. So absentee voting is no change. You must fill out the application, return back to us, and the ballots will be going out most likely back to you, returned back to you in 2 or 3 weeks time. The ballots will arrive in this type of envelope. It's a blue envelope. Everything with instructions. There will be secrecy sleeve in there and instructions. Everything is there. When you get done voting again, you have to choose which ballot style you want, Democratic or Republican. We're going to follow the instructions that you're giving us on this application, so please be careful. If you make a mistake or anything else, again, you can always call our office or you can stop by and see us. The ballot, when it's done, you put it, when you're done voting, you put it in secrecy sleeves and you return back to us in this purple envelope. It's very important and absolutely crucial that we have your signature on this envelope, signature and a date. Without a signature, we cannot process your ballot, so you will most likely get a phone call from us, and that will require some extra work from everyone to make sure you come back and visit us and sign this form. You put the ballot in here, you seal it airtight. Nobody will open it until election day, when our workers show up and they will be processing these ballots. The next, this is something new now with the proposal 2. Voters approved this. Early voting in person. This is very important, and we're going to put this up on the screen so you have all this information. But basically, 9 days prior to election of February 27th, you can come in person and vote by putting a ballot through the tabulator and making sure that that ballot is counted. The number is going to show up that you voted. But you have to show up in person. So if you're planning to vote in person, please do not request the absentee ballot, because it duplicates our process. So absolutely don't do that. But nothing is counted until the polls are closed on Election Day, which is February 27, 8 p.m. The location for this, and this is for all the precincts, the whole township. It is required by law. We follow everything to the T. Please bring your ID. And the location is 24 Mile and Van Dyke. It's the old Piccarelli's restaurant. So you will not be able to enter from Van Dyke. You have to go around that boulevard, and there's a driveway there. But 9 days prior to February 27th, beginning February 17th, all the way through February 25th, and then there's going to be a little break one day on Monday, which is February 26th. There's no voting until Election Day on the 27th. Now, there is no change if you're planning to vote on Election Day, February 27th. No change at all. You make sure you go back to the precincts that you live in, and please, you can cast your ballot there by showing up at one of the precinct locations. There are 18 locations, no change there whatsoever. You used to go on Election Day and vote in those precincts. You can continue to do that. So 3 different methods: absentee voting, early voting, and then Election Day voting. It's very important. Please remember, it's February 27th. There's some confusion. I saw a post on Facebook. The lady said that primary election was moved from August to February. That's not true. Please double check these kind of statements, these kind of comments, because there is a primary. It's a local state primary in August, no change. What actually happened is the presidential primary was moved from March to February, but that only happens every 4 years. It's a presidential primary. You must choose one ballot style or the other. We're not asking what party you belong to, what's your commitment to any parties. You're choosing a ballot style, Democratic, Republicans. You're voting only one. You can't do both. So this is very important to remember that. Again, precinct 11, 14, and 32, you got a little portion of school districts. Those are proposals on millages. Please read it, study. So you can request a ballot only with those proposals, or when you request Democratic, Republican style, those proposals will be on both. Now, we also have drop boxes throughout the township. There's a special requirement now that we have additional drop boxes. These are, by the way, none of these rules are created by me, my staff, or anybody else. These rules were put together by Proposal 2, was voted on by the voters, and the other rules are put in place by the Bureau of Election or the legislators. So we're strictly following what is required of us. We do follow everything by the book. I want to reassure everybody that our elections in Shelby Township are very transparent and honest. I got a great team. I got my deputy is top-notch individual, Craig Colburn. I have election coordinator, Carrie, and these people keep everything on track. Plus, we have an election commission consisting of 3 people. And so there are a lot of people looking everybody's shoulders and making sure that everything is done by the book. I want to remind everybody how important it is to vote. Please participate. Please vote. Doesn't matter what party you are. We treat everybody equal. Doesn't matter what you look like. It's all done by the book. There's no deviation whatsoever. So please remember, take the opportunity. It is February 27, presidential primary. Nothing else is on it other than presidential candidates. I want to thank you for your time, and God bless everybody. Bye.